guys. Hey, guys. Welcome to another episode of Hello World with your girl Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. How is everyone doing today? I hope it is an amazing moment for you in your life. I hope that you had a beautiful day and peaceful day. I hope you rested very well. And I'm thankful that you're here tonight. Thank you. Make sure you are liking, subscribing, and sharing and turning on those beautiful notification bells so you know when I come on. And also, if you're here in the chat, feel free to give me some thumbs up. I see I'm buffering quite a bit. I'm going to give this some time to settle in. It's crazy. I don't understand why it's doing that. But anyway, I'm so thankful that you guys are here. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, and turn on your notification bells. I did say that already, but it doesn't hurt to say it again. Guys, I am literally a few subscribers away from actually getting my goal of 500. And then once I have, hey Wanda, how are you? Once I have 500, I'll be doing a giveaway. Yes. And you guys already saw what that giveaway started to look like. We made some additions. Hey J Dog, how are you? Welcome. How were your days, guys? I hope it was amazing. It's only now that I'm having a lot of, hey, Eat, Sleep, Amazon, how are you? Yes, I'm glad that you're here. Hey, Patty D, how are you? Well, to tell you the truth, Patty D, my mouth is hurting a little bit. If you were here last week, I got my wisdom teeth removed on this side. And naturally, I knew it was going to hurt, but I think the main reason why I'm having, hey, Borderline Hoarderish, welcome to Hello World. I just saw you. Yes. I think the main reason why I'm having discomfort is because I'm trying my best not to take too many pills. I've consumed a lot of Motrin, and the Motrin has prevented me from feeling any type of pain or discomfort. I'm thankful for that. But, I kind of think about it this way. When you take a lot of pain medication or overtake, it sometimes slows the healing down. So while I would love to medicate, I'm trying to keep it down to at least once or twice a day. So yeah. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Wanda. I really do. Yeah, thank you, Wanda. I do appreciate that. Yeah, and you know what, Patty D? Girl, if you check out my previous videos from last Wednesday, because I went live last Wednesday when I actually got my wisdom teeth removed. I didn't think I would be able to make it, but I actually did. So that was pretty amazing. Um, but yeah, I was live. I had no discomfort. Um, of course, I had taken some Motrin then. They prescribed me with Percocet, but I don't like the way Percocet makes me feel. Usually, it'll make me feel. It only took it one time. It made me feel nauseous and worse than the reason why I was taking it for. So I just said, you know what? I banned Percocet forever. So yeah, it's just I don't. It's just throbbing in that area. So just throbbing a little bit. So it makes it a little difficult to like think straight, if you know what I mean. Um, Hey Eva, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. Oh yeah, guys, I'm back on my regular time. Yes. I was just in Let's Chat with Jamie. Her chat, she's part of the Sunnies, if you guys have ever heard of that group. They go live, they do like streams every day, and they're like a group of people who, try to just encourage each other and do good things like food challenges, just different types of challenges. So I enjoy visiting their channels. So if you ever want to visit their channels, feel free to do so. Um, they're pretty cool people. I like them. So today, guys, I was off from my traditional job. And what did I do? So I woke up and then I turned around a few times and then I woke up again, turned around. Like when I'm off, I want to make sure I don't wake up early. That's one of my prerequisites. Don't wake up early because I do it every other day. And so I slept in for a little bit. Then I woke up. I caught Norgus R, her chat. Eat Sleep was in there. I was very surprised, and I was like, man, I wish I did get up early so I could see you guys there. She was on there. The Shamrock Pixie was in there too. So it was cool to see everybody in that chat this morning. Of course, I only caught it when it was 2 hours into the chat. So I don't know if there were other people in they before the people I saw it displayed in the chat. But yeah, it was cool. Um, and then after that, then I ran some errands. And then I came back here. So and I was just watching a few different chats going on. So that's pretty much what my day was like. It was pretty relaxed. I didn't do much, but you know what, guys? Sometimes you don't have to do much in order to know that you've lived your life or enjoyed your life, or at least enjoyed the moment. And I feel like I enjoyed the moment. Um, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Tomorrow, I plan on waking up very late again. Maybe not as late, maybe like by 9 o'clock. Um, and then running a few more errands. I have some things that I need to do that I've been putting off. Like I need to buy a belt. So that's one thing I'm gonna do tomorrow is make sure I buy a belt. You have a high schooler now. Yeah, girl, that means you are seasoning quite well. I'm not gonna say getting old, but you're seasoning quite well. And sooner or later, you did. That is dope. I like hiking. Yo, Eat Sleep, she's doing really well on Posh. I asked her earlier. Yep, you that Old Bay seasoning. You just sprinkling it all over life. Man, guys, everybody's just getting older. It's like kids go from, and I used to be a kid. Like, who would have thunk that I would be the ageless age that I am now? That my parents couldn't imagine me in my agelessness right now, and them being older. That's the one thing I like when babies get older, but I don't like the fact that that means that you're gonna get double their age older. That's the one thing I don't like. So that's part of the growing pains, guys. So I guess we just have to embrace it. Um, so who's ready for some inspiration? I could always use some inspiration. Always. And guess what? I ran into some earlier today. So I happened to just be on YouTube and the home screen had and I don't know how some of these things just pop up because I don't particularly I'm not particularly subscribed, but I guess based on the things that I've watched previously, they put those type of interest videos ahead. So one thing that caught my eye was how do you know you're manifesting or that your manifestation is about to come? And so I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. Let me look. So I was watching it, and basically the guy gave you 6 principles to look out for. One of them was like everything just stops. Like everything. Like, you've been working hard in whatever you were doing, and then all of a sudden it just slows down to a stop. And basically, he said that and like other things where people are nosy and, trying to, tell you, oh, you're doing a good job, that kind of stuff. And then also, things that you wanted, you start to see more of. So basically, in a nutshell, he's basically saying that the universe, God, or whoever you believe in, is pretty much trying to prepare you through your eyes to not only see that your vision is coming true, but just to prepare you to walk into that, so you will know that your manifestation is coming or is about to come. So guys, use that as an example for yourselves. Let's just say the vision boards that we're all working on. The vision boards that you're writing in every day, or may have already written, but it's hanging somewhere where you can visually see it all the time. Yes, those. If you're slacking, you better do it. Um, Pretty much those items that you've been uh, wanting to do or wanting to see come true are starting to take form in many different ways. You just have to be ready to look out for what they are, the signs that is coming, right? And so when you're ready, when you're fully ready, that's when your manifestation will come. And so I thought that was pretty interesting to watch. And I was just like, I can see in some areas of my life where that could be true, or not could be true, but where it is true. And I was like, okay. So I was like, okay. So it kind of like gave me confirmation and reassurance that I'm still on the right track. So yes, guys, I think that in the meantime, when you're waiting for your manifestations to come true, stay positive. And however that may be, just stay positive. Even through the most traumatic things that happen, you gotta try to stay positive because we've all been so used to negativity for so long that if you blink an eye and just pay any attention to negativity, then it'll throw off all of the things that you've retrained and reprogrammed yourself to believe and to think and to do. So we don't want to fall into that trap. So it's very important that when you are in the process of changing the way you think, try not to be in situations or circumstances that's going to pull you down. And if you happen to go into those situations or circumstances, just know that you got to get out quicker, sooner than later. You have to get out very fast because you'll just get consumed into whatever it is that used to hold you back emotionally, mentally, physically, all of those things. So, I also washed my car today too, because it's been dirty for a few weeks now. So I needed it to be washed, and I had a free wash, so I got everything. Everything was free, and then of course, I tipped them afterwards, because it's the right thing to do. I don't know what they're getting paid, nor is it my concern or my business. But at the same time, they did a service and they did okay, so everyone deserves to get some type of tip. So, can anybody give me some inspiration, please? Inspire me. Inspire me. How did I read? How did I read your mind? Ooh, that's nice. No, it's a blessing that she graduates, but still let her be her age, even though she's ahead of her time. Let her be her age. Let her do all of the age things that she does. Because just because you're mentally more advanced doesn't mean that you're physically there yet, right? So she may be advanced intellectually, but not always emotionally. So let her continue to, be in her emotional state or whatever it is. Oh, yeah, yeah, we have to. We have to. Um, so yes, guys. I think that I have gotten for me as far as me, because we'll make it personal just so you guys know that I'm not just talking foolishness completely all the time. Um, for me, I feel like I've gotten way past the area of battling whether I'm battling whether something will keep me down or may depress me versus something that can kick me off my game for a little bit, but I know how to get back on. So I'm past that stage, and I'm thankful for that. And I can tell by how I react to certain things. The driving situation, and The short fuse with the driving situation. I'm still working on it. And short fuse, not meaning like purposely yelling at people. It's just when I see people do some like selfish, unruly things, I still talk to them. Yeah, through the window, through the glass, through the closed glass that they don't even see me. I'm still talking to them. Which I need to slow my roll on that because then I'll really truly be zen. If I could just concentrate and handle that, keep my handle on that. If I can get a handle on that or grip on that, I'll be all a-okay. Um, but for the most part, other areas where I normally would react a certain way, I find that I haven't reacted those ways. Well, also I could say because I'm no longer in those type of situations. I'm not hanging around the kind of people that would probably test my nerve. So it's amazing like how that happens too. Your your whole everything shifts. Who you hang out with, um, who you are influenced by. Sometimes what you eat may change. And definitely the activities that you do will change when you shift your mind. It does change because you're now interested in other things that are more edifying for you, for your soul, your spirit, whatever you want to call it. See, because I believe when you personally start working on yourself, and I had this conversation yesterday with Jen, when you really start working with yourself and allowing life to really flow, you will notice for sure that people that are on the same wavelength as you, and I'm not saying that you're better than anybody or worse than anybody, but people who are like minded as you'll start to be introduced to them and you'll start to like find yourself around those type of people. And it can work the same way for if you're not on a positive journey. You'll gravitate to people with whatever mindset you have at that time. It's to me, it's better to have a positive mindset than a negative one because it only makes your life experience a little better. But that's up to you. That's really up to you. I mean, I need some inspiration because like I'm telling you guys, my mouth, well not my mouth, my gum is hurting. And I really don't want to have to take something, but I might just have to because I don't like discomfort. I don't like pain. And it definitely throws me off. I'm trying to talk and I'm trying to talk with little limited movement, with limited mouth movement, but it still kind of hurts a little bit. Um, that's just me. I'm gonna go hiking. What did you hike, borderline? Ah, that's true. You'll be the 10th loser. Where did you hike? Colorado. Mount Evans? Ooh. Did you take pictures and did you do a video that you posted? Please tell me you did something. And I guarantee, I bet you borderline. Oh, I bet I know exactly what you were doing. When you were looking out at the horizon or actually at the profile of the city and just everything, you were like making statements of what you wanted in life, didn't you? Yes, you did. You were setting your expectations. I know you were. Because anybody who's close to nature will know that you should start saying, you go, girl. Yes. My connection is unstable. Uh-oh. YouTube is telling me my connection is unstable. Maybe I'm buffering to you guys. I don't know. Um, but I don't know why YouTube is giving me any problems. Does it seem like it's giving you guys problems? You buff for a second. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to pace myself. Or pace my mouth. Stop laughing. I can't help it. Okay, whatever. Oh man. Okay. Now I see. Yeah, I'm a little pixelated as well. I see that. I think actual YouTube, I see I'm buffering now, whether it's the actual YouTube or other sources. Imagine all of that just trying to work together. Eventually, you run out of bandwidth to like get all of that heavy traffic, and everybody's probably got their prime time where they want to go live. And it's like imagine all of those chats and all of that content just going in at one time. I think that's amazing. How, a group of people can come up with a concept, or a person can come up with a concept, and then billions of people all over the entire world starts to use your concept. Isn't that amazing? You see what happens when you set your intentions and actually follow through no matter how long it may take you. Not to say that we all want to be like YouTube billionaires or the creator of something that's going to cause us to be billionaires. Not to say that, but it's just to say that that's how special we all are. That's the capabilities that we all have. Unfortunately, a lot of us don't tap into it because, one, we think so lowly of ourselves. It's the truth, guys. A lot of us think very low of ourselves and think that we're not capable of doing things, or if we mess up one or two times, that we're just not good enough. And even if you mess up 10, 20, 30 times, it doesn't mean that you're not good enough. It just means you got to focus a little more. And or it means that you need to kick yourself out of the way. Because while you're thinking something sounds terrible, everybody sees something else. Sometimes you just got to play yourself back in reverse to see to see how everyone else views you. Why is it that we're our own worst enemies? Can anybody honestly articulate or give me a reasonable answer as to why is it that we think that we're our worst enemies? Because a lot of times we are, but why? What inside of us created that perception? Was it self-inflicted, or was it too many times people said so many things and we just adapted that reality, we adapted that saying and made it our reality? Because if we could get past being our worst critics, imagine if we were our best critics, always giving ourselves pats on the back like, yeah, you're doing great, you're doing fine, you're doing wonderful. Imagine if that's how we train ourselves to be, just to continuously say, yeah, no, you're doing fine. You're doing fine. Don't you worry. Just hang in there a little bit longer. Oh, your hair looks great. Girl, wow. I love how you dressed today. And I'm talking about us reflecting on our own selves. Because a lot of times we're like, you know, I used to do this all the time and get my eyebrows and I'm like, I don't like the way she did it. Why my eyebrows can't look better? Or why can't my hair fall better? Why? Instead of saying, oh my goodness, my hair is falling real nice, especially when it's freshly done. Ooh, my hair felt nice. My face is making my hair look good. Where do we get our low self-esteem from? Oh my goodness! Debbie does sales! Clickety clack. Hey, Debbie. I've been asking about you. Girl, you know what? Since my phone broke, I don't have your number anymore. So that's why I haven't called. Otherwise, I would have called. I hope you're out of the hospital now. Debbie does sales. So I have not, don't think for one second that I would not have called. Hey, Anna. Don't think for one second that I would not have called. It's just I don't have your number anymore. And I guess I should have just broke that. See, and that's where my pride got in the way. This is Debbie right now. Hello. Hey, Debbie does sales.
Hi, honey. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to live.
You're on You're on speakerphone.
Feel good. I would come here.
You're on speakerphone right now too.
It's a horriblest day, and you're putting a beautiful end to it.
Aw.
I went in, fell, broke my arm, had to go to orthopedic surgery to get it fixed. Was in the hospital a week because they said I had congestive heart failure. Come to find out, that wasn't necessarily true. They gave me too many fluids in the operating room. So I really don't have congestive heart failure. They kept me in the hospital for a week. My doctor just got through seeing me and got me all readjusted. I'm going to be just absolutely fine as soon as my arm heals and my attitude heals.
You got this, Debbie. Don't you worry.
I know. But I'll tell you what. It's pretty depressing when you spend your birthday having to fight doctors every turn of the way.
Mm.
And it was hard. And I said, well, I need to go talk to my Joy. She's my Joy. I took her books with me to the hospital, and it kept me happy.
Aww.
But now that I'm releasing the stress, it's hard to not cry. Especially when my family's home. My family went to go pick up my meds from the pharmacy, so I'm here by myself. I got to catch a quick moment. I want to thank everybody who has given me well wishes. I only have one hand, and the one that I do have is overworked and underloved, and the one that doesn't work is working on it.
Well, I mean, you know what I would say though, and a lot of times, and it's another thing that we all do to ourselves. We think that crying is a bad thing. You know, like we always want to like not show that we're human or we have down, well, not down, but we have emotional moments where, you know, tears start to fall out of our eyes uncontrollably, which creates crying. But that's like, that's also like a stress relief. So it's definitely a good thing. But I'm definitely glad. See, everything works out, you know, from me sending you those books. And then you being able to take it with you.
That was a godsend to me because I was feeling so down and out because I knew what the doctors were telling me and a lot of things were not true. And I just got it verified from my doctor that what had happened is they gave me too many fluids. And then they had to find a way to get the fluids out of me. So they said, yeah, you tested high for that hormone, but that's only because they gave you too many fluids. She said, in a week, you're going to be fine. And she said, I want to see you on Wednesday, and I want you to get labs. And Thursday, we'll have another conference, and we'll see how we're doing. I said, I love you, Dr. Leslie. She is the best. And I tried to get them to call her while I was at the doctor's office, when I was in the hospital. They never bothered to do so. And she's on their same program, so there was no reason to not call her. But, you know, that's over with. Now I got to go forward. And the forward is that my arm is going to heal 100%. And I may have plates in my arm, but it's okay. I had a jello for wrist. After I broke it, I smashed it. What happened? Smashed my arm. I broke it in two places, both bones, and the wrist itself is gone. So I'm having to heal from that. I'm going to be fine, though. I'm going to be fine. I just need to keep up the prayers, everybody. I got the best prayer people in the world around here besides you. And I've got Borderline Porterish there, and I've got Darlene, and I got Mama. I got Adam. Everybody's keeping their prayers for me. So everybody keep praying, please. Prayers work.
Yes, it does. And it just, I mean, like, this is...
I just feel loved. I'll tell you what. And then I got so many wonderful birthday wishes yesterday. And most of them are my YouTube friends. Go figure that one out.
Wait. Let me sing to you. Let me sing to you because I didn't know it was your birthday. I missed your birthday. I'm going to give you the soul one, all right? Hold on, let me remember how it goes. Hold on, let me sing the traditional one because I can't remember the soul one yet. Hold on. Here we go. Hey, wait, no, we're going to do it Joy style. Hey, Debbie does sales, it's your birthday. Yes. Hey, Debbie does sales, it was your birthday. And I missed it, I'm sorry. Hey, Debbie does sales, it's your birthday. Too bad I missed it, but it's gonna be better. Maybe this year it's gonna be best, the greatest ever. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, belated Debbie does sales. Happy birthday to you and many more.
Thank you for making me laugh. Thank you for the smile on my face. Thank you for being you, Joy. You are definitely a joy. Oh my God.
Oh, you made my mouth feel a little better. Or at least
Oh,
I'm not
honey,
thinking
I'm
about it.
impressed. Thank you so much. And again, everybody that's in chat, I can't really chat because of my hands. Just know that you're in my thoughts and that I think dearly of all of you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be here for a while, so I'm going to go back and listen now. I'm going to hang up. I just didn't want you to do without my phone.
Yeah. I have your number now. But you know what? Before you do hang up, or if you hang up, it just amazes me that all of us ended up meeting like pretty much around the same time, when we all either were going through something, about to go through something, or just needed to be there for someone, right? Isn't that amazing?
Synchronicity,
Exactly, every single one of us. And I know Darlene Norgis R. I like to call people by their YouTube names, because so anybody who's watching can check them out. But it's so funny that she said that she started doing her chats in like February or March. That's pretty much the time when the inception of Hello World was around March, February. And that's at the era. Yes. It's crazy. Like, and then like we all just ended up colliding into each other's lives. Or maybe not colliding, but we all just ended up being in each other's lives. I just think that's amazing.
I met Darlene. I met Norgich. I met Borderline Hoarderish.
Mm-hmm.
I met Adam Dexploit. I met, of course, Eric. And then I met Shamrock Pixie and Tommy and the Bargain Effect. I met all these people, and they all have a genuine care and a love about them.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've all come from different directions to the same point in time, and that is amazing to me.
Mm-hmm.
And you sent me books for something you didn't know you were sending them to me for.
Yeah.
Now tell me, that wasn't strange, my friend.
It just happens. And you know what, too, though? Another crazy thing about the books is that when people open it, and I know I say it often, but when people open it, it always opens to like a different page, but it ends up being a page that is something that they needed to see. And I'm like, oh my goodness.
When we have time, we'll go over what happened while I was reading your book. You will love it, but I'm not going to go over it now. I don't want to stress everybody out. I just want everybody to have a good, happy night.
All right. I'll call you probably.
It can always be worse, baby.
It can't get worse. It can't get worse. We've all lived through worse too long. It's time for us to embrace and to accept that life is just going to be better. It has to be. Because I think we've all gone through enough trauma.
Like I said, you can go one direction or you can go backward. You can't go backward.
Yeah, we've all gone through too much in our lives. Personally, I think I can say that for all of us because we've lived to our age that we are now. So there's had to been so many different things that may have happened. But like now, I think we all deserve to embrace that we only want to accept better. I don't think there's anything wrong with embracing that. You know, it may not.
Thank you, and God bless you.
All right.
Thank you. And thank you so much for the love you give and for the care you show. And it means the world to me. And you helped me in a time when you didn't even know you were. So
thank you.
God bless you. God bless everybody in the chat, especially Shamrock. I think she's in there. Hey, Destiny, and hey, Borderline Hoarderish Timmy. I miss you both so much. I'm not going to be doing classes, not this Tuesday or the next Tuesday. I still have to get my arm into a permanent cast. I'm still in a splint. So I've got to get that done before I can do anything else. And I'm waiting for that to happen. So I love you all. I'm going to hang up and watch the chat now the rest of the way.
All right.
I love you. Thanks so much.
No problem. Like, I honestly... All right. I'll talk to you.
Bye, honey.
Bye. I honestly think that we've all had enough of a lifetime of just, disappointments, physical things, emotional things. I think we all have had enough. And what's wrong with us saying that we just want things to be better? Like, I understand that life is going to throw us hiccups here and there, but why can't we expect life to just give us good? Why? I mean, I know what reality would tell us, but why can't the reality be like, life is good. Life can be good majority of the time versus bad. Why can't we just embrace that? Why is that hard to embrace? Like, who told us that life has to always be You always have to be like this because somebody's going to come around and try to hurt you. Well, if we continue to profess that we want good things in our life, then we'll end up meeting each other. Hey, hip flipping mama. Hey, Tiki, I'm glad you're here. Tiki, so the other day when you were in my chat, somebody heard that, you about your hurricane and such. And so they wanted to give a donation. You cannot refuse. I'm sorry. I don't even know what the donation is. But if you can, please just email me at info@beatthedifferencellc.com, or you can look in the description below and just give me a P.O. box or something where I can mail you whatever it is that they wanted to send you. Okay? So that's the end of that. There is no, I can't take it. I can't accept it. Girl, you better take your blessing and run with it. So Tiki, if you wouldn't mind emailing me something, please. But guys, yeah, why can't we just start rotating our minds to believe that we deserve good things? Who taught us that we only deserve, like, that life is supposed to be hard? Who taught us that? Oh, I remember. History. It's time we start rearranging and rewriting history just a little bit. Do you know if you change a sentence that you can actually change an entire lifespan? That's just me thinking that. But why can't that be possible? Right? Because I major in impossibilities becoming possible. Because too many things in my life have been impossible in my head, but became a possibility. So I can fervently speak that and believe it because it's happened to me. So I'm going to try my best to continue to believe that life can be way better than what it is. And you know why? Another thing, before I saw Hip Flippin' and Tiki, and shouted you guys out, before I saw that, what I was saying is the reason why I know that it's possible for my life and our lives to be better is because look at who we're all gravitating to. We're gravitating to each other. Are we all perfect? Absolutely not. Is there perfection? There is no such thing as perfection. But the fact that we all ended up running into each other and then somehow fulfilling the needs that we all needed at the time of when we needed it the most, whether it be loneliness, whether it be just a prayer, whether it be a spoken good word, whether it be a laugh, whether it be inspiration, somehow we all fill each other's voids. Do you understand that? Now, if we all did not have that higher thinking or that at least the belief that things or that we deserve for things to be better, we would not be here. I mean, like, maybe you think I might be crazy and thinking that, but I don't think that is not untrue. At least in my little brain, I don't think that is not untrue. Because I certainly 5 years ago would not be prepared to be within a group of people who were always saying nice things about me and me believing that. So now is the time where I'm walking into that trueness, that I am that manifestation that life is better. And it can only get better, guys. I want that pure seasoning, man. I want that I want that seasoning that you can't find anywhere. That seasoning is something that we're all creating together. Little by little, we're just putting bits and pieces of ourselves into each other to make each other better. Okay, not make each other, but to help uplift each other. It's possible. It's happening. And with what seasoning that we have, that we're creating with each other, what we can do is just sprinkle a little to others who may not even know that that spice exists or that seasoning exists. But it's only because we've been creating that seasoning that they get to a little taste of it, just a tiny little taste. And if a tiny little taste can change the tide of their lives to thinking that, oh, woe is me, to like, I got this, then that's what we need to do, guys. We need to continue to create with each other so that we can be better effective. That's the purpose of humans interacting with each other. And I think we are absolutely having a human experience. Again, we all have parts of us that are wretched. I'm not saying that we're all beautiful and always, oh, well, la-di-da, skipping into the fields and stuff. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is our overall person is desiring something great. And because our overall person is desiring something great, just don't let the little parts of us, that we have to continuously work on to kill every day, affect you from the primary goal, right? How can you see a ray of sunshine and just know that there's a speck of darkness, and you pay more attention to that speck of darkness than that ray of sunshine that you are? That's how valuable I need everybody to understand that they are. You are precious. Like the Follow Your Dreams t-shirt, that diamond, represents your dreams. It's precious. That diamond represents how it can crack if you don't take care of it. But because it's so beautiful, it's so brilliant, the grade of no one can actually count. That's how you should value your dreams and your goals. Don't you ever give up on them. Don't you ever give up on them. I need you. I need you to tell me, like, hey, Joy, I didn't give up on my dreams or my desires. And look at me now. I don't care if your dreams have anything to do with finances, or even if it's just about making yourself feel like a better person. To me, that if that's a dream of yours, then that's just as or even more valuable than any monetary thing. To know thyself, to be fully versed and to fully operate in what thyself is. Ooh. Do you know how many people actually get to live their entire life and be the purpose that they were meant to be? I'm not sure. I don't know the count. But think for yourself. Imagine if we all of us here in the chat, could be the true person that we were meant to be. Some of us are halfway there. Some of us have started, but that's okay. You're on the road, but imagine the amount of people who haven't even stepped on that road yet. They're not even easing on down that road yet. They don't even have their red rubies on, or their red bottoms, or their red tap shoes. They don't even have that yet. But us, we have our tap shoes on. We are easing on down that road. Slowly. Some of us are going a little bit faster, but that's okay, because everybody's race is meant and catered for themselves. None of us should compare our lives with another person, because you will easily trip yourself up, because you don't know what journey that person has to go through or what they're on. You can't handle it. So why are you comparing yourself with someone else? You got enough to deal with just with all of that. You know what I'm saying? You have enough to deal with just with yourself. Focus on yourself. Focus on progressing yourself, progressing your craft, realizing your potential, jumping into those unlimited places. Imagine if we all inspired more people than we do. Like, guys, let me tell you this, and this is a truth. I am probably one of the shyest people you have ever met. Yes, I am. Some of you may believe it, some of you may not. I don't know. But I can honestly say yes. I am very shy. But when I get to know people, then that's a whole nother story. But shy, yes. I think I've said this many times, but yes. I don't want to say the wrong things. I don't want to do the wrong things. I don't want to portray the wrong image. All of the things that I kick myself around and instead of just being. Because, guys, part of being confident in your own self, you won't worry about so much like, oh, I'm doing the wrong thing, or I'm saying the wrong thing, or I may offend somebody. Because if you truly are your higher being, or who God or your creator or whoever meant us to be, we would not be thinking that lowly of ourselves. To think that we would be a bother, to think that we can't accomplish something, to think that, oh, I just can't articulate myself properly. Guys, you know how sometimes, even when I talk now, I may pause because I don't even know what I'm talking. Sometimes I don't even think I know what I'm talking about. When I play back, I'm like, oh, wow, that sounds just right. And then I'm like, oh, man, why did I do that? I look so stupid. But whatever. I'm human. I'm living my human experience. I embrace who I am. So should you. And for all the people that already embrace who they are, boom, I love it. But for us who are starting to embrace who we are, don't give up. Don't lose the momentum. That's the most important thing. Do not lose that momentum of you finding out who you are, because it's going to get a little tricky because you're going on territories, you're chartering territories that you've never ever really gone on. So yeah, it gets a little scary. But guess what? So was the first day of school. So was the first day of kindergarten. So was your first kiss. So was your first I love you. So was your first date. So was your first day at work. So was your first time walking. You may not remember it. We all have firsts. But guess what? We get through them and it becomes a routine eventually. Do you know how many friendships or relationships that have gone out of my life? But it doesn't mean that I'm a bad person. It just means that at some point in time, either emotionally or mentally, we just weren't on the same wavelength. Eventually, we'll all end up coming back together. That's how life is. Nothing is ever left open ended unless you want to do that, unless you allow pride to say, well, I'm just going to pretend like that never happened. I mean, yeah, that's a choice we can make, but trust and believe life will always bring those situations back to you. Every hurt needs to be, every hurt has an opportunity to be resolved. Whether you recognize it or not, it does. Maybe it won't come in an I'm sorry all the time. Maybe it'll come in uh, like an action. But if you spend time realizing your surroundings and stuff, then maybe you'll recognize that's I'm sorry. And then also, if it has to do with other human beings may not always be at the same point in life or realization in life that they want better. So they absolutely may be stuck. But for you who does know better, you can forgive and move on. Forgive, let go, and move on. So that those things don't fester into you for the rest of your life. That won't create your new reality. Sorry about the color changes. I'm just so bright. No, I'm just joking. I just think it's the way the color is bouncing off. And it's just I like this color better. I like this color better right here. So I'm just staying still. Let's just keep on inspiring each other, guys. Because while you may perceive or think that people always have it good and going on, it doesn't hurt just to send a little inspiration their way anyway, because you just never know. With the turn of a corner or with the click of a finger, their day might go from great to not so good. Nobody has it together all the time, not even me. The difference is with me, I try to always put the good foot forward and leave little room for downness to stay down. And then I'll go into chats and see different people. Bother borderline with her pineapple pizza that we know she loves. If she's here, I like to bother her with that. Like try your pineapple pizza with a little bit of jalapeno. Girl, you got your sweet and savory all at one time. I can't wait. I just can't wait. That's me, like manifesting. Come on, try it. Love it. Feel it, embrace it. Yes, guys. We have to laugh sometimes. We have to definitely, enjoy each other's company because every day may not always be smooth sailing. And when we do have those days that are smooth sailing, we need to optimize those and make the best. Laugh the most you can. Because when we have our down times, you can think about those moments that you laughed so hard about to help inspire you. So keep writing in your vision boards, writing on your vision board. Keep a yearly one, keep a daily one. Keep talking life into each other. Keep talking life into your families, into your neighbors, into our country. Keep talking life because the more we talk life, the less tragedies we'll see. That's what I believe. How can there be a tragedy when we're all thinking that we have a chance to be better and to be amazing and beautiful? There's really little bit of room for that. So yeah, that's what I believe, and I think that it's possible. Speak life, guys. Speak life. I'm thankful that you guys are here with me, giving me a little bit of your time. I really appreciate it. I hope that I've encouraged at least one person or whatever. I know my mouth isn't hurting as much right now. Thank God. I think that's probably why I was able to talk more. I think, Debbie, let me tell you, your phone call kind of made me feel good. Well, not feel good. Well, it made my mouth feel better because I had to sing. And when I was getting into my song, I kind of forgot about the discomfort that I was feeling. And so, you know, you see how we all helped each other? And I really do, Debbie Does Sales, if you're still here, um, whatever you believe in, whether it be God, your higher power, whatever. But I'm just going to say it. I hope and pray that God gives you many more blessed years. I hope that this year will be phenomenal because yesterday was the beginning of your year. So I hope this year will be amazing. Opportunities that you've been wanting, I hope they do come. Doors that you've been needing to resolve or open or close, I hope those will come. Anything that you may have had your intentions on wanting, just because you have a little delay, does not mean that it's not going to happen. So, my wish to you for this year is that the fulfillment and the desires of your heart do come true. May you have more love overflowing. May you encourage and inspire so many more people. May you be able to do what you had set your channel out to do, which is to give people advice in business and marketing. And may your videos encourage so many people that you don't even know. That's my birthday gift to you. And for the rest of us, may your evening be as beautiful. May your night, may you sleep so peacefully and wake up so refreshed, rearing and roaring to go. I also want all of us to kind of tap in and reach those unlimited potentials that we just so are afraid and haven't even scratched the surface on. You guys are beautiful. You are amazing. There is no mistake about you. I don't care how you look, how you eat, how you breathe, how you sleep, how you work, how you don't work, how you are in pain or not in pain. I don't care what any of those things are. Your life is not a mistake. You have a purpose. May we all get an opportunity to fulfill our purposes. Yes. Because once we are fulfilling our purposes, then we are actually living. And that's all I want all of us to do, is to actually live and to spread our lights to people who have been in darkness for too long, who know nothing about light, guys, because there are people who are walking around hopeless. And it's up to us who do have a little bit of hope to spread that. Even if you have a little bit of hope, you have more than someone else. So you need to give that to someone else, that inspiration to someone else. I don't care. There's no such thing as anybody that's more professional than anyone else. Because whatever hope that you have is enough to get someone else through. So again, there are no levels to your beauty. There are no levels to your knowledge. You may have encouraged so many people. And listen to this. When people say that you've encouraged them, listen, absorb it, believe it, because it's the truth. That's like saying that God has given you a blessing and you're like, no, I don't deserve that blessing. I don't deserve that blessing. It's the same way as when people are saying, job well done, you're doing great. But no, I still mess up. No. Receive it, because the more you receive it, the more confident we'll all be in knowing that you got this, son. I'm talking to myself too, because I don't know how to take compliments 100%. I'm still working on that. Receive it, guys. Receive it. Love it. Envelope it. Lick that envelope, moisten it up, seal it. You're inside that envelope now. Breathe it in. I don't know why I said that. That's crazy. But again, guys, you're amazing. And if you truly believe in God, your maker, creator, or whoever, if you truly believe in that, then you know that you are a masterpiece. And your masterpiece will help create the bigger piece. And at least you'll get to leave your signature. You know, that legacy, that imprint in our world. That's part of your masterpiece. That's how beautiful our world can be. Is just leave your piece, leave your mark, leave your legacy. It's changing every day. You continue to be the difference. You continue to be the change. Even if you have to start with yourself. Well, we all should start with ourselves. Your kids, your family, your friends, whatever. Start somewhere. Don't wait for that perfect time, because remember, there is no such thing as perfection. There will never be a perfect time. There will be never a time when we have enough money, enough anything. It's never going to be enough. Start now. That's when enough is, because you wanted to start now and work your way. Yes. I am here every single night between 7 and 9. And if I'm not on between those hours, you know, I either have no Wi-Fi or if I'm on a road trip or something. And then you'll just catch me a little later. But I'm thankful that you guys are here. I'm thankful my mouth isn't hurting as much anymore. so I can take my little Motrin thing tonight instead of now. Well, before I go to sleep instead of now. I thank you for the little legacies and imprints that you guys are leaving in my life. If I've never said it or you don't believe it, you are. Every single one of you have encouraged me in different ways. And I appreciate it. So my name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing, signing out from another episode of Hello World. You like that? Okay, so let me do it again. Hi. No. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Hello World with your girl Joy from Be the Difference. Should you ever want to know whatever I do and say and whom I've had on my previous episodes or either other things that I've done, please look in the links down below. It's been a pleasure and an honor to have you guys here, and I'm thankful that you gave me a little bit of your time. So until we meet again tomorrow, may you enjoy everything that you have. Whatever God has in store for you, your maker, whatever you want to believe in, may it be a beautiful thing. Remember, you're beautiful. You are beautiful. You're beautiful. You are lovely. You are amazing. You are beautiful. Your soul is amazing. You are so beautiful to me. Hello, world.